An animal's eyes had the power to speak a great language, and they spoke a great deal to 14-year-old Ryan, who has dedicated his time after school for their cause. Out of his own initiative, Ryan approached the SPCA in Randburg to start a blanket run to ensure the animals' warmth come winter.
So the whole idea is to get as many blankets as I can, plus minus over 100 or so, because they really do need it. I'm going to hand out flyers to my school, I'm going to hand out flyers to my complex, my community and everything. Hey, so that's how I'm going to make it available to the public,
Craig Rudman, the general manager of the Randburg SPCA, received Ryan's request by email and welcomes the blanket run.
We're starting projects here because of the increase in the community, new housing developments and all that have come up. We are now experiencing more intakes of animals. And I'm busy looking at building more kennels, a bigger cattery.
This is good news for the Randburg SPCA, but not all branches throughout South Africa have been so lucky. Due to tough economic times, the SPCA has been forced to close branch after branch. Branches which no longer exist include Harry Smith, Oudtshoorn, Zeerust, Breda, Krugersdorp, and now Escort will be closing their doors at the end of April. Jaco Petterse, Senior Inspector from the National Council of SPCAs, explains that the branch decided to dissolve the SPCA due to lack of community support.
Sadly, the whole management committee resigned and they called a special general meeting to appoint a new management committee, and sadly there was no interest from the community, and the members of the SPCA present decided to dissolve the SPCA due to lack of community support.
Rudman from the Randburg SPCA emphasizes that without the public's help, their branch wouldn't be as successful as they currently are.
We have a great committee, a governing body. They're young, vibrant, energetic, and that's what we need. And then thirdly is the staff. We've got an amazing group of staff that work as a team, and they really care, they're dedicated.
It's not only lack of funding which cripples animal shelters. The SPCA in Uitenhage was severely targeted by vandals who set their food storage containers alight in the middle of March. Uitenhage SPCA manager Koos Krokamp relives the night.
The only thing is just the cats. That's all that was on my mind, was saving the cats. Never mind the stuff that was in the container. It was just saving the cats.
Krokamp explains that this branch of SPCA has been targeted since September 2014, with the SPCA vehicles damaged prior to the arson case. None of the animals were hurt in the fire. Back in Gauteng, animal shelter Kitty and Puppy Haven, based in Midrand, has been severely hit by theft. In the past year alone, the shelter has been robbed 4 times. Samantha Berger, founder of the Kitty and Puppy Haven, explains that their shelter has been completely annihilated by the theft in mid-March, as they took 14 years' worth of records and data.
Well, the saddest thing is we are a public beneficiary organisation, so I've always poured our money into our animals because this place alone costs about 180,000 Rand a month to run, purely on veterinary and on food, because remember, everything that comes in here is injured, abused, neglected, so it's immediately a vet bill. The computers weren't worth much. That's the saddest thing. They were donated computers. That's the information that went, and the emotional and financial implications of now redoing the security, taking a few 100,000 Rand and pouring it into security instead of the welfare of the animals.
Berger explains that the last time 8 men came into the property and showed themselves to the staff. They even went as far to intimidate them before leaving with the goods.
The first time they came in, they tried to take our dogs for dog fighting, and thank God we got the dogs back. Second time when we were building, they came in and they started taking our building stuff. Third time, again building, and the fourth time, unfortunately, they came in and they wiped out all my computers, my scanners, my cameras. They took out my security system.
Lack of funding, vandalism and theft has hit these various shelters across South Africa hard over the month of March. But just what can the public do to help? Well, follow little Ryan's example, as Berger explains.
We really need help. Winter's coming. I need blankets. Our puppies have got no manners. They don't understand that a blanket should stay for a few days. They chew them up and they eat them. So blankets are always our biggest wish.
Ryan, with the help of the Randburg SPCA, will continue to call upon the public to support their local animal shelters.
Animals are they're very caring. They know what you're gonna do. They're your inner soul, They're just really caring, and you all should maybe try get a little animal, because they really do mean a lot and they really help you in life.
For SABC Digital News in Randburg, I'm Nina Westhuizen.